Here's how I replaced the button placket as well as the waistband on this pair of jeans. You might be wondering why I'm replacing the button placket. Well, that's because the old buttonholes were hand sewn, and I actually made this pair of jeans originally about a week and a half before I got this keyhole buttonhole machine. So huge bummer on not being able to use it the first time around, but now we're here, so I get to use it and actually make some nice buttonholes. I'm also using some fancy new buttons that I got recently that are silver donut post double prong buttons for the more traditional jean look, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I also replaced the waistband because it had a buttonhole and button in it, and there's also a slight fitment issue in the front pockets with just not enough ease for a hand to go in and out. So I took it in around the pockets in the front to allow for that ease as well. For attaching the waistband, I really like to use this basting adhesive. It is basically a non-permanent like sticky spray that you can use rather than basting, which I personally hate hand sewing, so I try to stay away from it as much as possible, especially basting. It's just one of those really tedious tasks that you end up taking out afterwards, and it just pisses me off. So I use basting adhesive, and that always does the trick. After sewing on the waistband, I just had to sew on the old belt loops as well as sew in the new buttonhole at the top of the waistband. And with that, I am all done. I'm really happy with how these turned out. The new fit for the front pockets is much nicer, as well as the buttons and buttonholes. And I'm really just glad I did this little mini project. If you have any comments or questions, let me know down below. I'll try to get back to you. And you may have seen me working on a jacket that matches this in the background, so stay tuned for that. And if you need to rewatch this video again, then